Quizzes are excellent learning aids for any classroom. One of the challenges facing a teacher is the time required to manage quizzes, to generate questions, correct student submissions, and provide timely feedback to students. Moodle can provide solutions to these challenges. Other videos in the series will address setting up quizzes and providing feedback to students. This video explains how a teacher can get their students to generate questions within Moodle. Please note you will need the help of an administrator to kickstart this process. The first step is to create the role of question creator. To do this, you go to settings, you go to settings, users, permissions, and define new roles. Now we add a new role. And we're going to give the role name Question Creator. And we fill in the remaining panels on this bench. So after typing in a role name, a short name and a description, come down to context types and activate for course. The next step then is to scroll down the screen, and now we're looking at all the capabilities and the permissions and whether we are to allow each one associated with this role. We're talking specifically about questions, so what we will do is filter just to be related to questions. Here you will see a variety of roles and permissions available to somebody under the role of quiz creator. You have the add, which is quite obvious, allow a student to add a question, but then you have the edit facilities and the move facilities and use facilities. Each one are edit all or they're edit mine. What we'd like to do is restrict it where a student can only edit their own entries and only view their own entries up until the time a teacher decides to make those questions available to the entire class. So we find the appropriate boxes and click allow. And then we just click Save Changes. Once this role is created, the next task, of course, is for a teacher to allocate this role to their students within their own course. So once you're in your course and you're logged in as a teacher, if you come to Settings, you go to Course Administration, and under Users, come to Enrolled Users. Here we'll be presented with all of our users that are currently enrolled and the roles which they have been assigned. What we'll do is click on Enroll Users. We now drop down to our Question Creator role, and it brings up our Question Creator role, and now we just find who we want to assign as a question creator. So we type in a person's name and we will enroll Linda Long in this course as a question creator. And therefore we're finished enrolling users. If you want to enroll an entire class or entire cohort, you just click on Enroll Cohort for this option, and you want them as a question creator, and you enroll the entire cohort, whichever they may be. And that will allow your entire class to have the permissions to be a quiz creator. I hope that you found this presentation useful, and if you do have any further questions on it, please feel free to contact me via enhancingteaching@gmail.com, Twitter @GlynnMark, or indeed via the website enhancingteaching.com.